Anthony Dos Santos might be out for 2 months after sustaining an injury versus Chelsea FC, and also 15 length from Manchester United 4-1 win over Chelsea at Old Trafford. So watch the video, guys, and please do well to subscribe. So welcome to Football Gossip. Anthony Dos Santos is actually injured as he sustained an injury versus Chelsea FC, as most sources are reporting that he's going to be out for 2 months, thereby we're going to miss the FA Cup final and also the last game in the season. And we pray he's going to come back stronger. We wish him a quick recovery, speedy recovery, as Anthony went down and was stretched off at Old Trafford yesterday. So Anthony Dos Santos, who didn't even register an assist or a goal yesterday, was stretched out in the 29th minute versus Chelsea, as Manchester United Humilated Chelsea 4-1 at Old Trafford, and they secure a UCL qualification. At Anthony Dos Santos was actually in pain, like he was actually in pain and was stretched off Old Trafford. That's all the fans were just clapping and just showing their support and sharing their support for the Brazilian player Anthony Dos Santos. So we wish him a quick and speedy recovery as he sustained injury versus Chelsea FC, as this was very sad news from all the fans, as Anthony to be out for 2 months due to ankle problem. It is actually an ankle injury, as Anthony Dos Santos actually sustained an ankle injury. He was devastated and was in pain, like Anthony Dos Santos was actually in pain, as Anthony suffered an ankle injury during the Premier League match versus Chelsea, which will rule him out of the final Premier League match of the season, and the Brazilian might be unlikely to miss the FA Cup final. We wish him a speedy recovery. So Manchester United manager Eric Ten Hag admits Anthony has suffered a serious injury that could rule him out of the FA Cup final. So reports are saying can rule him out for 2 months. Like, the 23 years old was carried off in 29th minute of United's 4-1 victory over Chelsea after a fair tackle by casemiro. So Anthony appeared to be in tears as he received treatment, and he attempted to continue but required the aid of stretcher 9 days before Man United face Man City at Wembley. So Manchester United are just 9 days apart from facing Manchester City, and that's going to be Manchester David at Wembley Stadium for the FA Cup final. I retaliate Anthony Dos Santos, however, after a tackle by Chelsea's defender casemiro. So now Anthony is now injured, and reports are saying this injury could keep him out for 2 months. As most reports are saying, this usually is just a recurrence of his injury in Ajax that kept him out for 2 months also. So Anthony might be out of Man United. I wish him a quick recovery after an awful tackle versus Chelsea. So a speedy recovery for Anthony Dos Santos. I want him back stronger next season. And also 15th length from Manchester United game, that awesome win versus Chelsea 4-1 win, as Casemiro was just world class. That was Champions League Casemiro there. Casemiro was actually world class. He scored the early goal, that 2 back-to-back early goals for Manchester United. He scored the early goal versus Bournemouth and also early goal versus Chelsea 4-1 victory. Bruno Fernandes awesome, Jordan Sancho awesome, Anthony Martial wasn't that brilliant, but he had a lot of missed chances, but he actually scored a goal and kept him on the score sheet. Like, Bruno Fernandes was so brilliant. Like, Manchester United are actually secured their UCS spot, they have secured their Champions League qualification, and Liverpool are going to play in Europa League next season. Like, Man United is going to have an awesome Champions League football night at Old Trafford. Like Champions League is coming back to Old Trafford. Eric Ten Hag has done a great job. Casemiro is such a signing. Like he's the best signing and the best defensive midfielder in the world. Like Casemiro is signing for Man United. And do you think Casemiro is your player of the year? Drop in the comment section, guys. There have been a lot of competition, a lot of speculation and debate saying that Casemiro or even Lisandro Martinez, and I can't even say Marcus Rashford, that these three that are one of the top, and even Bruno Fernandes are the top to be named Man United player of the year. But I think Casemiro is a great signing. He did well this season, having joined the Premier League team of the season. Like Casemiro is actually world class. His performance was great, and later on, after Antony was stressed out, Eric Ten Hag introduced Marcus Rashford, who just came back from injury and later scored an awesome goal, as he scored his 30th goal of the season, as he joined the milestone of 30 goals per season. That was also from Marcus Rashford, 30 goals per season this season. Like he's the first Man United player to score 30 plus goals since Robin van Persie. So guys, Antony was stretched out, and later on Sancho moved to the right wing, as he created more chances in the one of the players that created the most chances in the match versus Chelsea. That's 5 chances. Like, and Sancho is actually doing well, and I think he might not get a clinical striker. Sancho will be great. He have an awesome unselfish pass I gave Tony Marshall, who had missed chances versus Chelsea, but that unselfish pass was brilliant. And Man United are in the UEFA Champions League next season. Great job by Man United coach Eric Ten Hag, as he has made the club and raising the club from the dark. He has put the club in the light after winning the Carabao Cup and qualifying for UEFA Champions League. Bye fellow Red Devils. Bye guys.